Welcome back to our 2-Minute Tuesdays with Trish and Pastor Dave.
2-minute two. I like this. I like the flannel.
Oh, thank you.
Good look for you in the winter.
Oh, thank you.
Me, I'm in t-shirt.
And just your normal t-shirt.
As always.
It says, what, meh?
Meh.
Meh.
Sorry. Yeah, it's got a cat. That's what matters. Cats go mess sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. They are very meh.
Yeah. Except cats love me.
No,
Anyway,
that's true.
now we're going to be 12 minutes.
Okay, here we are. What are your favorite things about the church? Fewer people find reason to go now. Besides the obvious, what are yours? I'm talking about you personally, not just as a pastor.
Wow.
Would you go if you weren't employed there? That's from Linda.
Wow.
That's a fun question.
It is a fun question.
Yeah.
I think there's a yes and no to that to me. Yes, I would want to go to church, but I would be particular about the church I went to. Because, most churches institutionally are not. Now, I've never been a fan of this. I don't like organized religion. Well, you like disorganized religion then? I mean, that's kind of silly a little bit to me, and you've got to participate in something beyond yourself if you want to grow into anything beyond yourself.
Absolutely.
And so some measure of contact with other people, learning about God and stuff is indispensable. As we often talk about, that's how you grow out of your idolatry too, thinking that God is just another version of you, but bigger and universal. However, a lot of churches replace your idolatry with their idolatry. It's all about this church and it's all about the church and the church is everything and preserve it for its own sake. I have no patience for that kind of stuff anymore. It's just a slightly less personal version of the same problem. So yes, I would absolutely want to go to church, but what do I value? Churches that are learning and growing, where a lot of different people get to speak, where there's a lot of space in between and flexibility in order to absorb new ideas and new thoughts, and really people are enthused in growing in their understanding about God and the scripture, not just about preserving themselves, their way of life or whatever. And yes, absolutely, I want to participate in that. The difficult thing is finding it, but when you do find it, absolutely it's valuable and absolutely I would participate.
Awesome. That was a great question.
Yeah, how about you?
I'm in this space that, there's a lot of churches that I've not felt comfortable in, and being here, I feel like the love, the warmth, the community is definitely a huge part of the reason why I love this church. So, yeah.
And that's another thing. Churches are increasingly indispensable in terms of intergenerational interaction.
That too.
Interaction between genders and all kinds of stuff. That's the value in it, is that very few places anymore do you get that kind of non-agendized experience with each other, where it's just all about love and doing something communally that matters or serves or grows.
Yeah.
And I know we're way beyond 2 minutes here, but let's think about this for a second. If you go to school or work or whatever, you always have an agenda, right? And increasingly so, standardized testing and whatever.
Right.
And same with work, same with going shopping or whatever, even going to, games and stuff like that, or concerts. We do increasingly less. We consume more things on our own. We interact with fewer people. Church is one of those places left where we really get nose to nose, face to face, hand in hand, but it's in a positive, wonderful way theoretically. If you are in a church, don't trade that in for agendizing it or making sure that everybody follows your plan or your belief. You will be giving up one of the most important parts of why we get together. So that's our 4-Minute Tuesday.
Right, yeah, we really got into that one.
Yeah,
all right, well, if you have more fun questions like that, he has an email.
pastor@sov-id.org.
And a website at myboisechurch.org, and more YouTube videos like this at My Boise Church. All right, we'll see you next week for our next video.